Sometimes you just need to step away from the noise of everyday life. This trip to Ibiza wasn't about the parties or the nightlife for me. It was about taking a solo journey to slow down, to explore, and to really hear myself again. It was about finding a balance between adventure and rest. And as part of that, I stayed at the Mondri in Ibiza, a stunning property that I actually booked through the Chase Sapphire Reserve Edit collection. In this vlog, I'll take you along on my journey, what it felt like to travel here alone, the little moments that made the trip so special, and of course a closer look at my stay at the Mondri Inn. From quiet mornings by the ocean to wandering through sunlit streets, this was my way of hitting reset. Before we get into what I did in Ibiza, let's go over where I stayed. The Mondri in Ibiza sits right on the beach in Cala Longa, so you've got the sea just steps away and that quiet tucked away feel compared to the busier parts of the island. The design is super clean and modern with big open spaces and a calm coastal vibe. One of the coolest parts is the rooftop. They have live music during sunset, which makes it feel like the perfect mix of laid back and lively. I do want to mention that this hotel is actually part of Chase's Edit collection. So if you book through Chase, you get perks like late checkout at 3 or 4 p.m., $100 in hotel credit, free breakfast for 2 people, and a free room upgrade if available, which in my opinion makes it a really good value for Ibiza and really made my stay here worth it. This hotel on Chase's website is also eligible for the new points boost feature, so my points definitely helped me go a longer way when booking this luxury hotel. Alright, I just checked into the Mondri in Ibiza and this is my room. This little seating area as soon as you walk in. I'm also seeing it for the first time. I literally just put my stuff down and was like, let me get my camera out and record before I make a mess. So here's the little coffee station. I think this is the fridge. Yeah. Oh, such nice decor. Here's the bed. I love the decor. It's so beautiful. It's like a little funky, but then it has that organic feel to it. Ooh, here's the bathroom. Oh, we have a lovely little closet here. Mirror on the right. And then, ooh, is this a heated towel rack? I think it is. Wow, what a beautiful bathroom. I mean, oh my God, check out the shower. That's pretty awesome. And then a little room for the toilet. Let's see what view I got. The guy said that they're fully booked out right now, but he would upgrade my room tomorrow when rooms become available. So maybe I'll have a nice view then. That took me a minute. Note to self, it's a slider door. I was pulling it and then I was like, let me try sliding it. Oh, look at this cute little setup. This is so nice. And where am I? Okay, not much of a view. It's just like a tree. Oh, but look at that. There's the water right there. Ooh, and what's that down there? That looks beautiful. Like a little loungy area. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Oh, this looks so nice. I'm so excited to explore. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I love this. time in the car right now. I just got back from the beach in Portinax. Really, really beautiful. I wish that I was filming this from somewhere a little bit more scenic, but I noticed that I still feel awkward vlogging in public. I'm not comfortable with it. I mean, I don't really vlog that much anyway, so it's not like I would have a ton of practice, but there have been times where I wanted to bust out my camera, but then there's just people around and I feel uncomfortable about it. But I don't know, let's see. Hopefully I can get a little bit better about it. But anyway, I came on a solo trip here, which, you know, I have family and friends to travel with, and I do, but this was just something I really wanted to do for myself. I have been wanting to do a solo trip for the last several years, just because I feel like life has kind of been out of control. At least that's the way I felt about it the last few years. But and obviously I know it's not like I'm ever fully in control, right? God is in control. He leads my life. Yeah, I just feel like I really wanted to do a solo trip so that I could just do whatever I wanted and completely feel in control of the trip. Granted, there are things that happen that, you know, whenever you're traveling, things happen that don't go like that's expected, but that's okay. But I think what I wanted to be in control of was more of my time and my schedule, and just have that for a few days. Clear my mind a bit. You know, when you're constantly in routine, when you're constantly in the same environment, it can get hard to hear yourself. But I just felt like my head was getting so bogged down that I could not hear myself any longer, and that's an issue because I'm super in tune with my mind and my body, and when I feel really bogged down and can't hear myself and my own thoughts, then that's when I know that, you know, something is off. But anyway, Ibiza has been on my mind for a while, and no, I'm not here for the party life and the party culture. There's way more to the island than just that. It's actually so beautiful. The main reason that I wanted to come was, one, because it's so beautiful, but also because there's a very big focus on health and wellness here. Actually, it's a super cool island. It's super hippie. There's a lot of cool like wellness activities and things to do. But yeah, I just wanted to relax and eat some really good food. By the way, renting a car was like a source of anxiety for me coming here because I've never driven in another country before. But I was like, you know what, this trip is all about me going out of my comfort zone and pushing myself and proving to myself that I have the confidence to be able to travel alone still. It's something I've done in the past, but it had been a while since I did it, and I just felt like I lost my confidence in being able to travel alone. And so I feel like I wanted to do this again to prove it to myself that I still have it. But yeah, I've never driven in another country, and everyone kept saying the best way to get around the island and see a lot of stuff is by having a car. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and try it out. And thank God, this was like the best decision ever. I've been able to go wherever I want, whenever I want, because public transport, it exists, but it's really not that great, and it's super slow. So yeah, this has been a really great decision, and I'm so glad that I did it. But now I want to go to the old town, and then the plan is to go to Cala da Hort, which is like another beach where I can get a view of Es Vedra. And don't worry, I will show you guys later. This is like the one thing I've really been wanting to do on this trip, so I'm hoping that I make it out there tonight. So I have about a 44-minute drive to get to the old town from Portinax. By the way, if you come here, definitely check out Portinax Beach. It's really beautiful, very laid back and family friendly, so that was really nice. Just chilled out. I felt good, I felt safe. Let me head over to the old town, and maybe I will get the confidence to vlog in public somewhere. Let's see. Okay, so as I was driving, I saw this little lookout right on the side of the highway here. So I decided to just pull over, because why not? Check out how beautiful this view is. So I looked up parking near the old town, and it literally brought me into this tunnel. But you know what? There are a ton of cars parked in it, so it's free parking near the town, so I'm gonna go with it, and inshallah, hopefully everything is gonna be okay. I just explored the old town a little it, and it's really beautiful. I mean, it's like your typical European old town with the flowers, the bougainvillea, the cute restaurants and coffee shops everywhere. Oh, it's really beautiful here. I am loving it. Now I have to go all the way to the other side of the island, 40 minutes away. It's like 45-minute drive to a beach called Cala de Hort. I have to make it before sunset, so let's see. I am cutting it close because I got a little caught up in just soaking in the vibes of Old Town. But also look at me. I am in public on the main street vlogging. So getting better. Okay, so I made it to Cala de Hort, which is the beach. I left my camera in the car, unfortunately, like the most important time, right? And then I was already too far down the hill walking to the beach to turn around and go get it. But anyway, I made it to the beach, and literally I saw Esvedra while I was driving, and I started tearing up because it's just so surreal. Like when I was looking up Ibiza, this was the thing that kept coming up, and I was like, I really want to see this. I actually wanted to do the hike where you can get views from the top, but not like on Esvedra, but nearby, because you're not allowed to go on Esvedra. But then in the end I decided I don't want to because it's just hot, and you know, I was scared that I would twist my ankle or something dumb like that. So being solo, you know, I didn't want to take that risk. But Esvedra is basically one of 3 of the most magnetic places on Earth. One of them is Bermuda Triangle. The second one I don't know off the top of my head, but this is number 3. So it's a really spiritual place. I don't think there's been any disappearances or anything weird like that, but they do say that like it can mess with compasses. So anyway, it's super beautiful, super spiritual. People come and meditate. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do, and here's a look. So I just did a lovely beach yoga session. It wasn't really on the beach, it was actually on like this cliff up there. Oh my gosh, it was just 4 girls and the instructor, and it was so beautiful. And then she had orange juice and kava as well at the end, so I just had some orange juice, and oh my gosh, that was such a unique and beautiful experience. I don't think any yoga class I take from now on will ever match up to that, because the views, and it was just so peaceful, so beautiful. And then the instructor took us to this little cove where we could go swimming, and so of course I did. I went in for a dip, and some of the other girls had left, and so I just had it to myself for a bit. I just took the little stairs up and set up shop here with my towel and stuff, just hanging out by the water. Honestly, I don't even remember where I parked because I kind of just followed the instructor. We met her on the road, and then she led us to this secluded area, and now I don't know where I am, but I'm sure Google Maps will help me out. But yeah, it's so rugged and so beautiful, and swimming in the water was just so nice and refreshing after the yoga class. So it's actually my last full day here in Ibiza, and I'm not really, like, I don't have that much on the itinerary. There is another garden restaurant that I wanted to go to called Aubergine or La Paloma. So I might go to one of those 2 for dinner. But yeah, for now, I think I'm just gonna hit up this matcha shop on the way back to the hotel and get a matcha latte, because yoga on the beach and a matcha after. How much more basic can I get? But So we'll see. But today is gonna be relaxing, and I wanted it that way because yesterday was so hectic. I feel like I did so much, and I literally drove all around the entire island. So we'll see what today leads me up to. I'm a super type A when it comes to travel, but I've been trying to calm the freak down with that and not have every second plan and just build in time for relaxation and downtime. So that's the point of this trip, is to unwind, and so I don't want to bog it down with having all these plans and, you know, planning everything out. I want to leave room for spontaneity. So yeah, I will try to just keep it chill today. We'll see. Going to the beach where it's so crowded everywhere, especially in high season right now. Just find yourself like a rocky situation like this. Like, look, this is literally all rocks around me. And I brought my beach towel with me, so I laid my beach towel out, and I have the water right here. I mean, yeah, granted it's a little rocky, but I have the water right there. There's that cove that I was telling you about earlier right there. There's literally a few stairs to go down into the cove, and it's completely secluded. There's literally nobody there. And there you go. Like, you don't have to deal with the crowds or anything. My plan was literally to do the yoga class, go swimming, and then I wanted to sit here for a bit just to dry off a little bit before I go back in the car to drive. And I've been here for over an hour just relaxing. There's nobody here. It's so chilled out. There's like one lady in the distance with her umbrella. She was way more prepared than I was. But yeah, like, nobody's bothering me. I don't feel unsafe or anything like that. This is just freaking incredible. If I want to go in the water again, I easily can. Just why go to the crowded beach when I can be in complete peace and quiet here? I've literally just been laying in the sun. Like, this is amazing. This was literally like the holiday I didn't know I needed until I've been on it. And honestly, gosh, over the past year, I finally have been feeling a little bit more like myself, like my old self, but then also blended with this new me, new version of myself. And coming on this trip has really, really just brought out a part of me that I think had been hidden for so long, for many, many years. And I can't explain it. It's just been an incredible feeling. It's been a very liberating feeling, to be honest. And I just I couldn't be happier. Okay, I am back in the car. It's my last night here, but I am honestly not feeling so well. I did the yoga class, hung out, and then I don't know if, I think I was just super, super dehydrated. After I came home and showered, I just kind of like knocked out for a couple hours. I was so tired. I'm rallying because it is my last night, and there's this place I want to check out called Cafe Mambo. They're supposed to have live music, but I'll probably just hang out by the beach right next to it. But if that doesn't work out, then I might just go to dinner somewhere. I don't know. I don't really have a set plan right now. I'm just kind of going with the flow, and I just said to myself, you know what, I have to go out because it's my last night. So it is what it is. We will see where the night takes us, so let's go. I just had my last breakfast here at the Mondrian. I'm like genuinely sad. And it's so interesting because I really thought that by the end, or even like in the middle, I was like day 2 or day 3 of this solo trip to Ibiza, like I'm really gonna start feeling lonely or weird or just like, you know, a certain way. And I was like, I think I'm gonna be ready to leave in a few days just by day 3 because of that. But honestly, I have not felt lonely or awkward or anything at all. And now I'm just truly, genuinely sad to be leaving. I love this island so much, and I didn't think that I was going to love it this much, and I didn't think that I was gonna have this much fun. Oh my gosh, like I'm emotional. I am so sad to be leaving. I wish I had another day or 2 because honestly, I did not get to do everything that I wanted to do. because there's just so much to do. I think like 5 days would have been better. I can definitely see myself doing something like this again here. I think that it's actually a perfect location for solo travel, even if you're not into partying, because I'm not, and I didn't feel like I needed to be either. Honestly, there's a huge health and wellness scene on the island, and that was primarily the reason for me wanting to be here. And then on top of that, it just being absolutely beautiful. Like, some of the views were so breathtaking. I literally pulled my car over several times while driving on the highway just to look at the view, because I was just like, wow, like God is great. Honestly, God's creations are so beautiful, and this is like another reason why I love to travel, because I get to see those beautiful creations, and it allows me to appreciate and praise God even more. So I'm gonna eat my chocolate cake in my room, probably out on the balcony, and then I'm going to head out and go to Santa Eulalia, which is like another little town 10 minutes away. It's supposed to be super cute. I'll still have the car, and then I fly out in my flight's at like 5:30, so I'll head to the airport a few hours before, and that's it. I'm heading to London from here actually, and I'm gonna be seeing some friends, so I'm excited to see them. But man, I don't feel like leaving. This has been a wonderful, wonderful trip. I'm so grateful for it. And if any part of you has been debating wanting to do a solo trip or coming to Ibiza, but you're worried that, you know, it's just a party scene and whatnot, just come. Like, it's not. There's so much more to do here. Rent a car. There's no other way to get around, really, unless you want a taxi everywhere, but that's gonna get really expensive. You're gonna spend more money than if you were just to rent a car. It's 100% worth it, and I 100% would not have been able to do half the things I did if I didn't have the car. Again, that was like the best decision I made on this trip. Yeah, just do it. It's so easy for us to just get in our heads and say that, oh, I could never do that. Oh, I'm too scared to do that. But this trip really made me realize that all of those negative thoughts or self-criticizing thoughts were just in my head. And I came out here by myself, and alhamdulillah, like, I was able to do everything very smoothly, and like I knew what I was doing. And you know, I'm so glad to say that I feel more empowered and more confident to be able to do this. And now I know I can do it. Like, I proved to myself that I can do it. I am capable. I was just scared and anxious, and those are all just thoughts that are in my head, but that's not my reality. So whatever negative thoughts you have in your head, it may not be your reality. So just test yourself, do the thing that scares you, and that's where real growth happens. Man, this cake is hitting the spot. I had it yesterday and it was so good. I've literally been craving it since, so I was like, I need to get it before I leave. So, good news. They were able to get me extended checkout time. So that meant, well, only by an hour, but that was enough because I have to head to the airport anyway and check out that small town. But that gave me enough time to be able to go into the water and go swimming for like a good hour. I really, really wanted to be in the ocean one last time before leaving, so I'm so grateful that I was able to do that. And yeah, now I just got out of the water, so I'm just gonna dry off for like 20 minutes. Feeling very, very grateful right now. That's all. I'm low-key crying on the inside right now. So sad to be leaving. Goodbye, room. I will miss you so much. Hope to see you again. Who knows when? Should I make this an annual thing? By the way, if you are coming to Ibiza, I highly recommend the Mondri in Calalonga, especially if you are a Chase Sapphire Reserve card holder. This is part of their edit collection, and you get some really nice benefits. So save those points up and book the hotel. It is expensive, but if you use points, then you can make the most of it and you don't have to pay out of pocket a lot. And if you are coming in high season, like the summertime right now, then make sure to book in advance because it's sold out. Amazing.